what's ATAGI's view in relation to whether or not, and I might say the views of the Lancet and eminent German Dr. Gunther Kampf, who said that there is almost no impact on transmission due to the current level of vaccines. Does ATAGI have a view? Does ATAGI share that view about transmission and vaccination?
So ATAGI is constantly sort of evaluating the data and things merge, and I think earlier discussions with the CMO Paul Kelly alluded to the changes between Delta and Omicron and what's happening. So we are monitoring some family studies, so looking at the transmission amongst the family, and definitely Omicron, is obviously transmitting much more rapidly.
But in relation to vaccination, the issue of vaccination, if you are vaccinated, are you at the same or more risk of transmitting the virus than somebody who is unvaccinated?
So again, as I mentioned, that's a good question, but it's constantly being evaluated. There's definitely, Omicron is transmitting much more rapidly.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very authoritative. No, I don't mean to butt in there, but this is an important question for the purposes of mandates. So ATAGI does not have a view about that? So
ATAGI does not provide the mandates. We're talking about giving advice to government around the vaccine program. The primary outcome, as I mentioned, in terms of the advice was for severe disease. That includes obviously intensive care, hospitalisation and death. Then secondarily, there's evaluations around the impact on transmission, which is complex both within the family and within the schools and within other places where children, may be mingling.
Just to be clear about that, ATAGI cannot say that vaccination has an impact on transmission.
So I think, just trying to frame the question, ATAGI does not provide advice on transmission dynamics. They're providing advice around the vaccine and the protection and the rationale for a 5 to 11 program. So we're constantly evaluating the impact and changes to the vaccine schedule or program in terms of number of doses that require, the interval, etc. The exact impact of the current vaccine program on Omicron transmission, when we've only administered one dose to around 50%, waiting to see that second dose. Does 1 or 2 doses impact on transmission in children? The US have given over, I think, now 7 million 2 doses, but we're really waiting for that data to emerge from the US around the impact on transmission.
State-based legislators can listen to that, and thank you for that. That's very helpful.